Life advocates say President Obama is once again using regulatory overreach to further an agenda Congress and the American people have rejected. This time it's about federal funding for Planned Parenthood and comes just before the inauguration of a self-proclaimed pro-life president. Correspondent Rich Edson has more from the White House tonight.
2 days before President Obama leaves the White House, his administration will enact a rule protecting federal grant money destined for Planned Parenthood, its affiliates, and other clinics providing abortions. Several states with Republican-controlled governments have tried to ban these providers from receiving federal grant funding. A just-released final rule from the Department of Health and Human Services prevents those state efforts.
This is actually empowering patients to make their own choices about their health care, and that is a principle that should really resonate with conservatives.
The federal government is prohibited from paying directly for abortions, except in cases of rape, incest, or if the mother's life's at risk. The government pays providers like Planned Parenthood for other health and reproductive services. Planned Parenthood says it and its affiliates receive more than $500 million a year from government grants and reimbursements. The Congressional Budget Office says most of that is Medicaid paying for services for low-income Americans. Abortion opponents argue those government payments allow Planned Parenthood to direct other revenue to providing abortions. President-elect Donald Trump said in February he would support blocking federal funds from Planned Parenthood as long as it offered abortions.
No, not while they do abortions. I've made that clear.
Congressional Republicans say they will renew efforts to prevent any federal money from financing Planned Parenthood.
Those dollars that are not going to Planned Parenthood and abortion clinics, we are going to do that and provide for that by having those dollars used in the more appropriate settings.
Republicans say they want to instead direct funding to clinics without abortion services. And with Donald Trump in the White House, that could become law. And thanks to a Senate procedural maneuver, Republicans could pass a bill blocking all funding to Planned Parenthood with just a simple majority in the Senate and in the House. Next year they'll have that, and the White House. Brent?
Rich Edson in the White House briefing room. Rich, thank you.